You thought hiring would fix it. More hands, more capacity, more output. So you hired, and somehow you ended up with more to manage, more to review, more to fix in less time than before. Here's what happened. You didn't have a people problem. You had an infrastructure problem, and you tried to solve it with people. That never works. It never has. It never will. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you exactly why every hire you make into a broken system makes that system more broken, and what you have to build before the next person joins your team. This one will save you the next bad hire, and the one after that, it never will. Here's the hiring trap. Business gets busy, you get overwhelmed. The obvious answer is more people. So you hire, and for about 3 weeks, it feels like it's working. Then the new person starts asking questions you don't have time to answer, so you answer them anyway. Between everything else, then they make decisions. Wrong ones, because they didn't know the standard. Because the standard was never written down, so you fix the decisions. On top of everything else, then a client notices something is off. Because the new person didn't know how things were supposed to go, because nobody told them clearly, because there is no system to tell them. So you step in, apologize, fix it, handle it. And now you're doing your job, managing the new person and cleaning up their mistakes. You are more overwhelmed than before you hired. That's the trap. More people in a broken system don't fix the system. They expose it, loudly, at the worst possible time. If your last hire made things harder instead of easier, subscribe right now. That experience has a name and a fix, and this channel breaks it down one layer at a time every week. Now let's talk about what has to exist before you bring anyone else in. Before you hire anyone, you need 3 things in place. The first is a documented operating system, not an org chart, not a job description, a real operating system. How work flows through the business, who owns what done looks like at every stage, what the standards are. Without this, every new hire learns a different version of how the business works, from whoever trained them, or from nobody. And then you have 5 people doing the same role 5 different ways, and you wondering why nothing is consistent. The second is an onboarding system, not a first day tour, a real onboarding system. Week 1, week 2, week 4, what they learn, in what order, what they practice, how they're evaluated, what good looks like at 30 days, at 60 days, at 90 days. Without this, every hire is a gamble. Some figure it out, most don't, and you pay for both outcomes. The third is a performance framework, clear expectations, measurable outputs, regular structured reviews, not annual. Regular, so problems surface early when they're still fixable, not 6 months later when the damage is done. Operating system, onboarding, performance framework, build those 3 things, then hire in that order, always in that order. I worked with an operator who had a team of 8 people and felt more alone than when it was just him. 8 people, all working hard. None of them working the same way, no shared standards, no documented processes, no clear ownership of anything. Just 8 people doing their best with no system to guide them. And the operator spending 60% of his time managing the chaos his own hiring had created. We stopped hiring, spent 6 weeks building the infrastructure, operating system, onboarding, performance framework, then looked at the 8 people already there. Turns out, 6 of them were capable of significantly more. They just didn't know what more looked like because nobody had ever defined it. 3 months later, that team of 8 was outperforming what the operator had hoped a team of 12 would do. No new hires, same people, different infrastructure. The problem was never the team. It was what the team was given to work with. Here's the rule: infrastructure before headcount. Every time, no exceptions. If your business is chaos with 3 people, it will be chaos with 10. Faster chaos, more expensive chaos. But chaos. Before you make your next hire, ask yourself 3 questions. Do I have a documented operating system they can follow from day 1? Do I have an onboarding system that doesn't require me to be present? Do I have a performance framework that tells them what great looks like? If the answer to any of those is no, you're not ready to hire, you're ready to build. Build first. Then hire into a system that makes them successful. That's how you stop the trap. The full framework is free at patricksystems.com, including the operational leverage layer that covers exactly this, patricksystems.com. And if this saved you from a bad hire, subscribe. 1 layer every week, no fluff, just infrastructure. See you next week.